Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Monday, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Pick Dogs Morning Show. 365, y'all know we're here, breaking it down, letting you guys know our thoughts, our opinions, and how we see the day's action shaping out. We got Major League Baseball today, as you know, dog days, we're here. We got one game in the WNBA, and we got game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight, venue change. So, ready to break it down, ready to talk about it with the guys, with the crew. I just realized the order was messed up. Franchise, what's happening?
I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, I'm not used to this. Now it's good. You know, we had a frustrating Sunday. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but you know what? It's fine. New week. Got a solid card today, solid action that I'm locked in on. So ready to break it down with the guys. Like you said, game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Still trying to get a feel for the series. A couple games in, but I've got max 5 more games to do it. So we'll talk about it today, and we'll try to make some money with it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Costi Durant might be on the move to San Antonio. Then
that'd be very interesting.
It would. I think that's as I sit here right now today. I think that's the most likely scenario is he's going to San Antonio.
I think that would be a great fit. That's what they need, a pure get your shot shooter, can do it all, get to the free throw line, let Fox be Fox, let Wemby be Wemby. That would be a really good fit. I don't know. The weekend was nothing crazy, nothing special. I mean, I'm glad I had to bounce back. I was on the other side of you with the Thunder Buddies game 1, fired away. Every one of my groups, including myself, had a high rating on them last night. And even though the line ballooned up to 11, wasn't really worried. This was their season. This was their year. They lose this game, they're cooked. It'll be really hard to come back. So they did what they were supposed to do. They made adjustments. Like I anticipated, Hartenstein played a lot more of a role in this game. That's what I saw that they really struggled with game 1, not having him in there. They played a lot of 2 big game, and Holmgren got off to a hot start. He only had 6 points in game 1. He had 9 points in the first quarter. So when he gets his shot off and he's shooting threes and he's making them, the rest of the team usually elevates their game. When he struggles, a lot of times they don't blow teams out like they have been in this playoffs. So series tied 1-1. Excited for game 3. I actually fell asleep. I tried to stay up. I had a long day, and I passed out third quarter. Next thing I know, I wake up and they covered. So no ending that I missed. I wasn't too upset that I missed the ending because there's a blowout. So good stuff. 1-1 on to game 3.
Getting old sucks.
I do so much. Let me tell you how.
No, I'm saying I feel the same though. So I'm saying I relate.
Play golf in the morning. Then my wife asked me to go with her little brother to see Lilo and Stitch. I'm old, so I'm like, what's Lilo and Stitch? She's like, what do you mean? I keep forgetting that my wife is 29 and I'm 42. And she grew up watching Lilo and Stitch. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. So I go and see that, then dinner. Then I went to the Cheesecake Factory. I took a cheesecake to go. I ate the cheesecake at 8 o'clock at night. It put me in a sugar coma. Third period, goodbye.
Sounds like a hell of a day.
Jay, you hear the subtle flex?
I'm not worried about Cosby. Sunday afternoon.
What's the subtle flex? I'm more interested at this point. What's your go-to cheesecake at the cheesecake?
Man, so for me yesterday, I went 2-1 yesterday. I had
I asked you about cheesecake.
I'm not talking about cheesecake right now.
I'll come back to it. that.
We had I cashed again with the Rangers under. Bro, we're just gonna play that every day. We're just gonna play it every day. Okay, we're hitting at a 70% clip, literally. Just taking the under in the Texas Rangers games this season. I lost in the WNBA. I got a problem. I have a problem. Chris, I can't stop hitting on the wings, man. I can't stop doing it, bro. And I keep telling myself to stop. But yesterday, it was a play on spot. It's a play on situation. The bounce back game at home that also happened to be a double revenge game. Paige was coming back. Looked like a good spot. And they were in the game. They were down 5, down 4. With like 4 minutes to go. End up losing by what? 17?
16.
I was at the airport watching that. It should piss me off. So that was my day in those 2 sports. It's been a great week for me, though. And then I cashed with you guys yesterday on the Thunder Buddies. Come on, man. It was a play on the spot, play on situation for them. I think Costi pretty much nailed that. That they, this is a team that hadn't lost back-to-back home games all season. This is one of the best ATS teams of all time. Indiana done what it needed to do. They have already stolen home court advantage. The ball is still in Indiana's court. So I felt like, as I said on the jam session yesterday, this was the woodshed spot. This was the extendo spot. This was, a spot why we love the Thunder, why we love them. And they came out and showed us exactly that. So, I've been seeing the board really well in the NBA after the second round. We saw it really well in the conference finals, seeing it well here in the finals. Just looking to keep it rolling. So we'll try to do that in game 3. And I thought it was a hell of a sports weekend overall, though. There was a lot of, Coco, shout out to her. Coco Golf.
Yes.
Man, she's so raw, man.
And she beat my girl. That's my girl. My favorite tennis player.
Fair. God, Coco's mine. Shout out to her, man. That's how you fight back against, she was down early, came back, stayed resilient and pulled it off. Shout out to her. The other tennis match, the men's, was crazy too. I was in the airport, so I was watching this shit.
Incredible.
Insane. So shout out to Brody. Huge plus money. If anybody bet that, I didn't, but I felt like I did the way I was watching it. And yes, O'Malley, man. He just can't beat Merab, bro. Shout out Merab, bro. Shout out fucking Merab. He just can't get him. The way he fight, the style of fight. Styles make matchups. We say that all the time, in all sports. And that's just a matchup problem for my guy O'Malley. I still think O'Malley's at the top of that division, but he's not the best in the division. And that was shown again Saturday night, man. Merab is just a fucking monster. It is what it is, be what it be. So what else happened in sport? I think that's pretty much it, though. The Stanley Cup game 2 was crazy. So yeah, it was a hell of a weekend. Ready to roll it into this week, though. The dog days are here. We got max 5 games left in the NHL and NBA, and then it's just straight dog days, man. Straight dog days. What y'all talking about in the chat? Merab's the GOAT. Bad matchup. Merab got too much weight. Yeah. It was cool, man.
What is your favorite cheesecake?
I don't eat cheesecake.
You don't what?
Not really. Like, I've probably eaten like 3 cheesecakes in my entire life. It's just not.
You know what? Jay's all business. Handicapping is what he eats.
It's money making Monday, man.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm
Now, Chris,
I'm just waiting for him to be like that.
I'm trying to get to it, man. I'm trying to get to it, bro. I'm off of vacation mode. It's time to.
All right, Chris, I need to know. What's your go-to?
I really can't tell you because we would be here till.
What's your top 3?
At the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
the banana cream cheesecake.
Ew.
You asked.
Okay.
Peanut butter chocolate cake cheesecake.
There.
And it's between the pineapple upside down cheesecake and the coconut cream pie cheesecake.
I got a lot of people told me to get the pineapple upside down. I ended up going with the red velvet. Not sure I'll go back to it. Not sure I'll go back to it.
What I will go to is Major League Baseball.
The segue. All right. No, I'm fine. I was going to start with either topic. I'm just saying.
And we got the Cincinnati Reds, first game of the day. Out on the road facing the Cleveland Guardians. Wade Miley and Luis Ortiz. We got the Money Marlins. I don't know if we can call them that no more. But we might, because Mama, that man on the mound today. Mama, that man is on the mound today. One of my favorite young guys, Yuri Perez versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Got the Cubs. Good game out on the road versus the Phillies. Zach Wheeler versus Boyd. How many total games are there? 1, 2, 3.
9.
Okay, so you have to do 3 sides of 3. Franchise. How you feeling?
I'm gonna roll the Pirates here. I think there's a carryover from that Philadelphia series. I think Yuri Perez can have a solid start here. He had great starts in the minor leagues, but ultimately it comes down to me not trusting this Miami offense to be able to produce. I think the under in the first 5 is in play here, and when it gets down to it, the Pirates have the better bullpen, so I'm going to roll with the Pirates in that one. I'm not the biggest Mike Burrows fan, but he did look good against Houston last time out. I think Pittsburgh gets it done there. And I'm going to lean towards the Guardians. I don't love the price at -165, but I sure as hell can't back Wade Miley, even if he's just an opener. The Reds have been so hit or miss as of late, so I'll lean towards the Guardians in that one.
Guys, how you feeling?
I like the Phillies here. I know they've been struggling mightily, and they've really had a bad stretch here over the last 15, 20 games, but even in the last 10, 1-9. Trust them at home. Zach Wheeler is the one guy in that rotation that I trust the most. I think it's a good bounce back spot when they just came off a series and got blasted by the Pirates. That's embarrassing in itself. Didn't score a lot of runs. They scored a combined 6 runs in that entire series. I think the bats finally get hot. They have a lot of talent in that lineup, and it's baseball is a very trendy sport. And with Wheeler on the mound, I think the relief staff is only going to be in there for 3 innings. If we can get a solid 6, which I expect out of him, that's usually a sweet spot. 5, 6 innings, I think Philly can get it done. So short favorite at home, I'm on it.
It's actually a pretty tough slot, in my opinion. The only one that I like here is the Marlins. I think this line tells you what you need to know here, with it being even money, despite how bad the Marlins have been on the road, 10-19 out on the road this season. The Pirates 17-18 at home. But Yuri Perez, he's one of them. He's one of them. I'm here to tell you, if you don't know, now you know. And I think he comes out here as a solid start. The Pirates have been playing well. I can't really knock on them. They're probably in their best stretch of the season, and the Marlins low-key in their worst. But I think this is a game that kind of shifts. Monday, y'all know how Mondays be. Monday is the start a new week, start some new shit style day. And I think this is a great spot. That's why the line looks like it looks. I'm on Yuri. I'm on the Money Marlins. I know they've been struggling, but I think they break out and get a solid road win today. Just when you think you can trust the Pirates, you can't. It's the only one I love here. I will give you my thoughts on the other ones. I would lean towards the Phillies as well with Zach Wheeler. I know they've been struggling, but like Costi said, I trust them at home 19-12 this season. We got to give the Cubs credit. Cubs have been playing really good baseball on the road this season, 20-14. It's hard not to want to take the plus money with the Cubs with the current form of the Phillies, but I'm going to give Zach Wheeler the benefit of the doubt. He's earned that respect this season, and I think he's the stopper. He's the guy that gets the momentum going back in the right direction for Philadelphia. Give me just Philly money line and a lean. Guardians, Reds, I think is a true like 50-50 game. I'm not mad at anybody taking plus money with the Reds. That's what I would personally do, is take the plus money with the Reds in this one. But it's not a premium style bet. It's more just kind of throwing a dart at plus money. So just letting y'all know my thoughts. Letting y'all know how I see it. Let's keep rolling, man. We head over to Tampa. No, we're not in Tampa. We're heading to Boston, where the Tampa Bay Rays are playing the Red Sox. We got Shane Baz versus Bale. Even line. Red Sox slight favorite, -115. Braves and the Brew Crew. Savale versus Chris Stopper, a.k.a. Chris Sale. Braves -165 on the road. And we got the Cardinals and the Blue Jays. Chris's team. Barrios versus Palante of the Cardinals. Costi Durant, you're up first here.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that St. Louis-Toronto game. As good as St. Louis has been at home, I don't trust Palante, and Toronto's been playing too good right now. I'm going to take the under in the Atlanta-Milwaukee matchup. Two really good pitchers. Sale has an extremely high strikeout ratio. The total is 7.5 for a reason. I think this is one of those games. It's going to be a 2-1, 3-1 game. Milwaukee's too good at home to take a side here. As good as the Braves have been playing, they're a 160 favorite strictly on the pitcher. That, to me, says under. I expect both of these guys to have good outings, and it'd be a low-scoring game. So under for me in that one. And then in the Boston-Tampa Bay, I'm going to fade the Rays here. I know the Rays have been playing really well. Boston just came off a really good series versus the Yankees, scoring a ton of runs. As good as Baz is, I think the Boston bats can get to him. Outside of one start against the Braves where Bayo got blasted, a lot of them have been no decisions. A lot of them have been 2-3 earned run games, and him getting non-decisions. 2 of those games went to extra innings. I think this one is they could steal the first one here. And I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Boston playing them as much as they have year after year in the same division. At home, they've had a better record versus Tampa Bay than on the road at Tampa Bay. So I like them here. I trust them here at home. So Bayo and the Boston Red Sox for me.
Hey, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm taking the Brew Crew at home plus money. The Brewers have played their best baseball at home this season, 19-12 at the crib. B, the Braves. I don't know, man. Have you been watching this show? Because I've been beating into y'all head how terrible the Braves are on the road. 10-23 out there this season. We've been fading them damn near blindly. We rock with them at home. We do rock with the Braves at home. You know, I'm not just a complete Braves hater, but on the road, I'm their biggest hater. And I'm just attacking plus money. You know, Chris loves Savale. I do not. But I'm going to rock with him today. You know, I'm going to rock with him today. It's too much plus money. It's too good of a spot to pass up. I agree with Costi. I think the Braves are simply this big of favorites because of namesake with Chris Sale. Chris Sale is him. You know, he's like that. He's the stopper. You know, I have no bad words to say about him. But is he batting today? You know what I mean? Is he going 9 innings today? I don't think so. So He probably goes 6 in the third at best, gives up 2. And I like my chances in that style situation with the Brew Crew at this style plus money at home where they've played their best baseball. That's all I'm saying. So give me the Brew Crew. And I'm also not overcomplicating it. Blue Jays, they are playing decently, but they still got to show me some more on the road. 13-17 out there. That's not enough for me to want to fade the Cardinals. 22-11 at home. While I do think the Blue Jays have the pitching advantage in Barrios over Palante, I think with how dominant, not Arizona, with how dominant St. Louis has been at home at the crib, they've earned the benefit of the doubt to just rock with them in these style spots and these style situations. Just when you get ready to trust the Blue Jays is when they fall flat on their face. As a historic Blue Jays backer, y'all know I put my Blue Jays hat on. Y'all know how many Blue Jays hats I got. I rock with the Blue Jays, but I don't trust them in this spot today whatsoever. It's going to take more than -110 to get me off of St. Louis in St. Louis right now. We'll fade St. Louis on the road, but unless given great reason to do it at home, I'm rocking with them. So St. Louis for me today. And Red Sox Rays, true 50-50 game. Y'all know I am a huge Bayo guy. I would lean towards the Red Sox today at home, but it's, again, a true 50-50 game. This game could go either way, fam. I have no clear edge in this game. Nothing here puts me on either side, either way. I have liked what I've seen from Tampa Bay of recent. Remember, I told you guys Tampa Bay was one of my dark horses this season, and they're starting to heat up and look exactly like that. They're above 500 on the road, so just a 50-50 game. And I don't have a clear edge. Personally, if you ask me, Jay, you have to play it in order to win $1 million. Which side you gonna be on? Bail. I'll take the Red Sox. Chris?
You were so close to $1 million. Give me the Blue Jays. We want clear, concise reasons. That's on Andre Palante's dog shit. The last 3 starts, he got an ERA around 8. The Blue Jays offense is on fire right now. They have like a 10% strikeout rate against righties in the last 2 weeks. They're not striking out. Palante would have more strikeouts, except he just unfortunately can't stop hitting the other team's bats with the ball. So, it's a problem that he has, and the bullpen for the Blue Jays is a lot better. And Barrios has been a quality start machine as of late. He's going 6 innings in the majority of his starts and giving up 3 runs or less. And so you hand it over to that bullpen. I think they can handle business. So give me the Blue Jays. I'm going to ride with the stopper. I'm going to ride with Chris Sale. Aaron Savale.
You love Savale. You're not going to rock with him?
I love him as much as a case of hemorrhoids. Yeah, give me Chris Sale. The Braves are terrible, but if we talk about teams that need their stoppers to show up today, I think the Braves are in that mix. If you can't show up when Chris Sale's on the mound, it's going to be curtains a lot sooner for the Braves than they think it's going to be. So I'm going to roll with Atlanta in that one.
And we're back to the cheesecakes.
All right. Oh, we actually might be.
He's back. He's back.
We are not back to cheesecakes.
What's your favorite Chick-fil-A?
What's your favorite cheesecake?
What number is your favorite to order at Chick-fil-A? The number 1.
So what cheesecake did you get yesterday?
I already told you. Red velvet. I wasn't impressed. I should have went with my first choice, which was the pecan, white macadamia. I think that would have been better. Now, my favorite one, and I've got it a lot in the past, is the Cinnabon one. So try to go new. Put me in a sugar coma. I missed most of the second half of the game, so disappointing outing for me.
Happens to the best of us. You know who else has been disappointing?
Who's that?
The Oakland Athletics. And they're out on the road facing Chris's favorite pitcher on the whole wide planet. I can't even say his name no more.
Old Coochie. Old Coochie.
Angels minus 155 in that one. We got the Dodgers and the Padres, Nick Pivetta versus Dustin May. And we got the Mariners and the Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly versus Hancock. I'm gonna get in and out of here quickly before.
You did it to yourself on that one. I don't even know.
I know.
He said use Kikuchi and then in and out.
No, he said use Coochie Hancock and then get in and out in the same sentence.
Yes.
Hey, bro. I'm on the Padres. I've been fading the Dodgers on the road. I love doing it. I don't know. I'm a madman. We're 500 doing it, so I know I'm profitable doing it. Because all the plus money we be getting fading their ass. We ain't getting no plus money today, but we don't need it. Padres are good enough at home just to rock with them. 20-10 this season. Nick Pivetta, they've won behind this man this season. Dustin May, I don't really trust him out on the road today. Continuing to fade the Monstars on the road. Padres. That's the only one I love here. I actually kind of like the plus money with the Mariners in that Diamondbacks game. Diamondbacks sub 500 at home. Mariners plus 500 on the road. Plus 145, plus 150. Hancock, he's not good, but he's not terrible. He's serviceable. And I think Merrill Kelly, in a spot like this, while he has been serviceable this season, I think he's overpriced. So I think the Mariners have a legitimate chance to go in there and win that game outright. Like, to me, that just feels like a legitimate 50-50 game. And at those odds, getting, in a 50-50 game, getting plus 150, so, 1.5 times my money, sign me up. So. And I would honestly lean towards the Athletics at plus money, too. These two teams, this is another 50-50 game. I can't even say bro name. He hasn't been good this season. Angels sub 500 on the road at home. They play their better baseball on the road. The Athletics have played their better baseball on the road, 14-18 out there. It's not great, but plus money shot is kind of how I'm feeling in this one. So 2 dogs and the Padres for me here in this slot. Chris. Take it away.
Doing some foreshadowing. Peace.
Wow.
So there's 8 more games between the Angels and the Mariners this season for us to get this pitching matchup. If that happens, my head might explode.
Which one?
Wow.
Oh,
you didn't have to take it there. You didn't have to take it there.
No, yeah.
Jeez, Costy. Good God, you wonder why we call you K. Diddy. Holy shit.
Hey, you did it to yourself.
I didn't know. Costy.
Kelly, you're right. Family show. I'm sorry. I take it back. Take it back.
Jay's wondering what the hell he got himself into.
No, I don't.
Hey, bro.
Only one I'm rocking. Well, actually, the only one I'm rocking with here is the Angels. We've been saying that for 4 years. It's never happened. It's just.
Hey.
Hey.
Look at this. What is going on here?
Man.
Oh, God, it keeps coming.
Hey.
Well, I'm here. I'm strictly here for the entertainment. Otherwise, I would have been fired already.
Then we just start doing your job. God damn. Love you, Costi. Anyways, I'm taking the Angels here. I can't get behind the Athletics in their current form. Jeffrey Springs, he just when you think he's going to turn the corner, he gets shelled. And the Angels have been playing well. Their starting pitcher is, definitely throwing some solid outings out there. Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's the comment of the day.
Yeah, that might be comment of the day.
I had no words. Like, I can't even save y'all from this. Like, this is all y'all.
Jeez. Yeah, so give me the Angels. The price isn't great, minus 160, but sure as hell beats betting the Athletics.
You just want to bet. You just want to bet on your guy. Just say it. Just say it.
Who, me?
I can't because of what's next.
Love.
I can't because of what's next. Because I'll be doing it both. Oh, never mind.
Whoa, pause.
Never mind.
Pause.
Never mind.
Bro, we gotta get out of here, bro.
You see what happens every fifth day?
I can't with y'all on a Monday, bro. I can't, fam. I can't, bro. I can't.
Is it my turn yet?
It is.
I'm fading used Coochie because I don't like that either. Athletics for me, they're the better team on the road. They've won more games on the road than they have at home, and they just struggle in that minor league park. They get cracked over and over. It's just like I said before, the totals are always high in that park because it's a minor league park. And I like the Athletics to get the plus money here. The Angels really struggle against lefties. Both teams aren't great against lefties, but the worst team by far versus lefties are the Angels. They've struggled over their last 10. They've struggled in the season. And I'd rather have the plus money here instead of laying 150 with a 50-50 game. So Athletics for me. And I'm with Jay, taking the Padres here in Pavetta. Dodgers struggle on the road. This San Diego's been one of the better teams now consistently in game one of the series. It was the Yankees early on in the season. It switched. San Diego, off a loss, off a win. They have enough of a rotation where game one of the series, they dominate. They're 14-7 in game ones. The price has moved, actually, Jay. Now it's plus 104. It was plus 100 when we started the show.
We getting plus money? Okay.
Now we're getting plus money. It's now plus 104. Because
everybody waking up, betting the Dodgers like they love to do. I'm gonna wait till game time. I'm gonna get.
Yeah, we'll probably get plus 10.
Yeah,
we'll get plus 10. Padres for me. Dodgers have been very inconsistent on the road. Padres have been a really good home team. I trust Pavetta here as well. Give me the Padres.
They love them damn Dodgers. I get it. I get why y'all do. I'm not naive. They're the Monstars. They got all the talent in the world. But you also got to understand this is baseball. It don't matter. They could win sub 100 games and still go win the World Series, and nobody would care.
Yeah, they're 39-27, and if you bet every single game this year, you're down 200.
Exactly.
Betting 100 a game.
Exactly. Fade their ass when the situations arise. And with as good as the Padres have been at home, that's what I gotta do. Fremont. That's Gold Glove. That's Gold Glove. You one of the best hitters. After me. Love Jose Ramirez, man. That's baseball for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk some WNBA. Got one game over there today, Chris. Valkyrie Sparks. Kelsey Plums -6.5 versus the expansion team. Total 163.5. You rocking with your girl today? Or are you taking the expansion team? You're muted.
See, I I had to filter myself. It was for the best. I'm going to take the expansion team in the points, Valkyries. They've just been a scrappy underdog, and I just don't want to be laying 6.5 with the Sparks. I know they just beat up on the Wings, but realistically, who hasn't this season? The Valkyries just took the aces behind the woodshed and crushed them in that last game. I know that some may clamor for a bit of a letdown spot for the Valkyries after that win, but I think there's value here to be had with the points. The road team has won both meetings between these two so far in the brief history between the two, and I think they could here too. So I'm going to take the Valkyries and the points. Maybe put a little bit on Valkyries money line.
Fading the plums tonight. Didn't see that come. Gosti, how you feeling?
Don't start with me.
I'm Dub. You gotta tune in to Dub, Costa. You gotta tune in, man. It's popping.
Got enough shit going on, man. I'm worried about the WNBA. The problem with the WNBA, why I really haven't gotten into it personally, this is coming from the syndicate side. I can't get enough money down, and the groups that I deal with always give low ratings because they just can't put high limits down on WNBA. So it's never really been a moving the needle for us. So not saying if I could get money down on these games, I would probably do a deeper dive, but that's just my personal situation. So
fair enough. Chris, I'm with you. We agree. I'm on the Val. I'm the expansion team. I love calling them that. I've told you all season I feel like the Sparks are overrated and overvalued, and that's just how I feel in this game. To be honest, I don't love this game. Like if this was like a 3-game card tonight, likely I wouldn't bet this. It wouldn't shock me if the Sparks won this game by 8 and covered. I just don't think that. I think they're overrated, overvalued. To me, if I was the lines maker in this game, my line would probably be like Sparks minus 2.5. No bullshit. Sparks minus 2.5. So I guess I got a 4-point edge on the Valkyrie, in my opinion, but I also got a gut feeling where I say this all the time: overrated and overvalued teams win in certain spots to justify why they're overrated and overvalued in the first place. And I kind of got that gut feeling about this game tonight. Just letting y'all know my thoughts, my opinion. So I'm probably going to leave this game alone. I feel like I should be on the Valkyrie, but I've also taken my lumps in games like this in both the NBA and the WNBA enough to want to leave this alone. So small lean on Valkyrie. Kind of want to take a shot on. If I were to play a Valkyrie money line, I like that, Chris, for the value. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling in the dub tonight. Stanley Cup Finals. Oilers. The Costies. Versus the Panthers. The Panthers of Florida.
I might have to buy some. I don't have any here. Might just have it as a prop going forward. Prop.
How you feel, Eric Costi?
Play of the day, Oilers.
Just like that.
Like that.
Short, sweet.
No cap.
Oilers.
No cap. Remember, I didn't know what no cap was?
Yes, I do remember that. You've come a long way. You've come a long
way. Here we go. Loyal to the oil.
Oh, wow.
Lando's on fire today.
He is.
Hey, go play the lottery, bro. Go play the lottery. You are on fire.
This is another tough game for me, man. Damn. I want to take the Panthers. I ain't gonna lie, Connor McDavid sounded so sweet after that last game, bro. He talked me on to the Oilers. Did you see that, Chris? When they had the little camera in the locker room, and then they closed the curtain. He was in on the ass. He was like, "This is the playoffs." He said, "This is the finals. You gotta want this shit." And I was like, okay, Connor. This shit means something to him, man. He wanted them ones, bro. We all know McDavid wanted them ones, bro, and he's starting to feel that legacy talk, bro. It's becoming one of them, man, where it's like he either gonna rise to the crop and become one of the best ever in hockey, or he always gonna be one of the biggest, damn, what if? Canada need this shit, bro. They need this shit, bro. They need it. The entire country of Canada need it. I'm rocking with them Oilers. I'm rocking with them, man. I'm rocking with McDavid. I'm rocking with Draisaitl. My Stars, we didn't go out in vain for no damn reason, bro. Edmonton, y'all better go get this shit done. I think they take a 2-1 lead tonight. I can't believe they lost that game 2. Shout out to the Panthers. They're the defending champs for a reason. It's going to be a great game, man. I've enjoyed the entire Stanley Cup playoffs. I've enjoyed it a lot. This is probably my first season really just watching all of the Stanley Cup finals from start to finish. Really being locked in on what's going on every day. This is my first time. Last season, I kind of just be watching my team the last couple of seasons. But this year, I was really locked in on all of it. Connor, bro, you sounded sweet after that last game, man. I hope the teammates lock in for you. I hope you show up tonight. I believe you do. What's Connor McDavid anytime goal today? I like that. And I'm taking the Zawakis. Yep. On the Oilers. Chris?
It's plus 150 for that.
Okay. What's Draisaitl's?
Plus 115.
Give me both.
If I'm doing that, I'd rather just take the point for them to get a point or 2 points, because they're usually assisting on each other's goals or something like that. So I'd rather take the shot on the points. And there's really not much of a drop off. McDavid 2+ points is minus 115, which isn't terrible, because he's been more of a facilitator for Draisaitl anyways. Draisaitl's 2+ points is plus 120. So I would probably lean towards that. I'm going to lean towards the under here, under 6.5. I just don't think there's going to be 14 penalties called in game 3 the way they were in game 2. And I think it's going to, just be a lot more sort of letting them play a little bit more physical. And we're not going to have 5 first period goals like we did in game 2. What I'm probably going to do, in addition to that under, is I'm going to play either team to win by 1 goal. We've seen overtime in the first 2 games. You can play the game to go to OT at plus 280 as well. But if you look at the props, you can get, where is it here? Edmonton to win by 1 at plus 300 and the Panthers to win by 1 at plus 225. So, I'd sprinkle on maybe both of those. More of a exotic prop, if you will.
Fair enough. Hey, man, we did it. Under the sun. We did it. Anything is possible. Quickly, before we end the show, I saw this TikTok, and it was comparing NFL players and NBA players. Y'all want to hear the comparisons?
Okay.
Let me pull it up real quick before we end the show. We got some time. All right. They said Stephen Curry equals who? Who do you think?
Kyler Murray.
Tom Brady.
They said Patrick Mahomes.
Or, sorry, are we going just current active?
Yes, current.
Okay.
So he said, easy to justify, transformative players, cultural icons, and forever change their respective leagues.
Oh, I thought we were doing talent alone, like shiftiness.
It's kind of just like, broad,
Sorry, that was bad. Start over. Give me another.
All right. Oh, well, now there's some old players in here too. There's only one not active, and it's this coming up one. LeBron equals Brady. They said Brady. Both far and away, each league longevity goats dominated the league in 3 different decades, is what they said about those two.
Sure.
Kevin Durant. Who do you think they said? Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Everybody else on the list is active in the NFL.
This guy's not active?
He is active.
He's active.
Saquon.
No.
These are all quarterbacks.
Oh, they're all
okay. Quarterbacks. Okay, well that would help. Yeah.
All quarterbacks.
Kevin Durant. Lamar? But he won a title, so it wouldn't be Lamar. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh. They said GOAT level talents, but don't have GOAT level resume due to a lack of championships and leadership skills. That's what they said. James Harden.
Lamar
Jackson. All-time great players with a unique skill set that others try to replicate. However, both can't get it done.
That hurts.
That's actually true. Yeah.
No, but it hurts.
Joel Embiid.
Oh God. Who's always injured?
Joel Embiid is Dak Prescott.
Dak fucking Prescott. Dak fucking Prescott. They said injury-prone players who put up great regular season stats but are generally playoff droppers.
That hurts too.
That hurts. I was like, damn. Jason Tatum.
Joe Burrow.
No, because he won.
So Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow has not won Super Bowl.
It's just he's a winner though, unlike Lamar Jackson.
Well, fuck you, Chris. He's your team in Canada. Exactly. CFL.
Well, they're wasting a team in Baltimore, so
Jalen Hurts.
Tatum equals Jalen Hurts. Both leaders of elite championship squads, but people question if their success is more individual or team driven. Also, both hated for kind of being corny. That's what they wrote. So,
is that it?
Nope. DeMar DeRozan.
Josh Allen.
Nope.
Kirk Cousins.
Is he Kyler Murray?
Nope. Jared Goff. Yeah, this one was, I was like, They said a hall of good players whose first team needed to trade for a better player to go all the way.
Oh, that's okay.
So the Raptors traded DeRozan, got Kawhi, won a chip. The Rams traded Goff, got
Stafford
won the chip.
Won a chip. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi is.
It's an injury-prone quarterback. That's
That's one. Russell Wilson. No. Kawhi Leonard.
It's just the opposite of what we just talked about.
Matt Stafford. Yeah.
The player that got traded to the team and won the chip.
He doesn't get hurt that much.
Who? Stafford.
Stafford.
It was just saying more so, you know, they were on a. Did I lag out? What happened? Am I still live? I don't know what just happened. I'm still here, right? It says I'm still here. Okay. Okay. That's insane. Let me see if they come back. I'm sending them like that. That was crazy. I don't know what happened. It just, for a second, it looked like it kicked me out, but then it kicked them out. I'm telling them to join back. One second, y'all. Sorry about this. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I thought I was tripping too. I don't know what happened. NFL, NCAA, dark horse. I haven't started my football prep at all. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't started no football prep. Still a little too early. I probably will start football like towards the end of June, like early July. I don't start football looking at it too early because you just gonna fuck your head up. I feel like. So. Let's see. No, that's my triple. I've never seen this happen. Yeah, I'm the one still alive. Let's see. I don't want to end it. That'd be lame. We would have to do it again.
We're back.
That was the craziest thing ever. It kicked me, but it kicked y'all, and then I was still alive.
So I got to hear Coffee do that goddamn spiel again.
What spiel?
We thought you left, so we did the whole sales pitch thingy.
Oh. I don't want to do it again.
And then we didn't even realize that it was that I was basically saying it to nobody.
Yeah. Oh, people didn't hear it?
No, nobody heard y'all. That's what I'm saying. I was the one still alive. That was weird. I ain't never seen that happen before.
Let me change the timestamp here.
But we had 2 to go. So we were talking about Luka. Who y'all think that was?
Josh Allen.
It was Josh Allen.
I said that right when you left.
You said Joe Burrow.
No, we said Joe Burrow for the other one.
No, you said Joe Burrow.
No, for Luka, I said Josh Allen. The last 4 beforehand, I said Luka. I mean, whatever. What's the last one?
The last one is SGA.
MVP, Young.
Next big CJ Stroud.
He never won MVP.
No, but I'm saying he's next big. I'm not trying to compare with accomplishments. I'm just trying to think of it like narrative. Like he's probably the next big star or one of the next big stars. Hasn't proved anything on the big stage yet, but has the opportunity.
Caleb Williams. That was a joke. Joe Burrow. Finally, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty interesting.
We should, not this show, another show, do the reverse our own, though.
Yeah.
What NFL players are NBA players?
We could do it. Maybe do it Friday. But that's it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, for today's show. What a show. First show back at home. Baseball was a hell of a segment. We had some technical difficulties mid-show. But overall, I thought it was a really good one, man. Talked about a lot. We'll make some money today. And, of course, we got a couple of good laughs in. So, all in a good day's work. Now we get to the important shit. Chris, Money Making Monday. We hate to do it, but it's part of it. What you selling over at Pick Dogs today?
For me today, I'm going to have to go through all this again. Got my $19 MLB pickoff play. Unfortunately, fell short yesterday with those trash-ass Orioles, but you know what? It's fine. We'll get back to it today. I got a play that I really like on the board for that standalone play. I also got that as part of my Monday Moneyball 3-pack. So make sure that you check that out or hop on something long-term. You can pair me up with Jay, pair us up with any of the other cappers at the website. But use that promo code PICK at checkout, whatever you do. Get 15% off. PICK for 15% off.
Hop on with the franchise. Do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. Costa, what you got going on?
Still rocking with Jay Yang for the summer for his VIP product, which is similar to what Big Al does with the ratings. If you're interested, you could definitely see my phone number on any one of his videos. Call me. Let's talk about your options. If you want a discount, just type in the code OIL.
No.
No.
Oh my God, man. Hey, I've been seeing the board well over the last 7 days. I think I'm up like 7 games, which is 700 units for $700 for $100 better. So just trying to keep it rolling. I've really been attacking. This is what I've done. I told y'all the other day. I'm cutting out all the extra fat. What I've noticed with me recently is my top plays have been really good, and they have been for a while. It's all the extra plays that aren't cashing the way that I would want them to. So I just cut down my games. So today I think I have 2. small card for me today. But we've been seeing the board well doing that, just really attacking the games that we are 100% in love with. Wow, what a strategy, Jay. I know, but that's what I'm doing right now. We're seeing the board well, so trying to keep it rolling. I've hit 3 in a row on my Major League Baseball play of the day. Going for my 4th in a row today. You can scoop it up $19. And my other plays in Major League Baseball today as well. So two plays for me in baseball today. That's it. That's all. No WNBA for me tonight. I wanted to take the Valkyrie, but I'm gonna leave it alone. And NBA, we're in the finals. It's tied 1-1. We're 2 games in. I'm up over 400 units in 2 games. Off 2 plays. Cash Pacers money line game 1. And we cashed on the Thunder last night. And if you took the extendo, like I told you on the jam session yesterday, then, you got an even bigger payout. You up like 500 units or something. So seeing the board really well right now, ladies and gentlemen, just trying to keep it rolling, hop on something long-term. Let's keep it rolling into the summer. And before you know it, we are now, 86 days away till kickoff? 86 days, man, until them boys walk into Philadelphia.
NFL, we're under 80.
Yeah, it's off.
Under 80 for college football.
Yep. So can't wait to walk into Lincoln Financial and knock them boys off on banner night, game 1.
It's that week 1 is always loaded. We have the Bills. The Ravens have the Bills Sunday Night Football. Woo. I mean, it's lock and loaded. We got a Brazil game. 5 p.m. start. Remember, we were in where were we? We were at the steakhouse, right?
We were at Barry's, yeah.
Yeah, Barry's Steakhouse. Big Al had the biggest lobster tail in history that I've ever seen.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
You kept staring at it like you were staring at it.
I wasn't staring. I was staring. Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to go there because of my parlay coming out. I'm not like I just.
Oh wow! Speaking of parlay, what you got for us today, franchise?
The parlay that writes itself.
Oh wow! Here we go. Buckle up.
Oilers under.
Wow.
Love that.
And the Angels.
AKA rocking with who?
Use Coochie. If I didn't take the Diamondbacks, that would have been the ultimate parlay. It would have been the Oilers under, the Angels with Use Coochie, and the Mariners with Hancock.
Now we got him rolling now. We've opened Chris up.
Costy.
That's a bond.
That's not where I'm going with that. I'm just to facts.
What you
up a little bit?
Get me out of here, man. What you got, man?
All right.
They're being held against my will.
This is the oily parlay.
Oh, God.
We got the Oilers money line, Padres money line, and Athletics money line. Birdcage.
Give me. That's a parlay, so I'm shooting for the moon tonight. Give me Valkyrie money line. And give me the Oilers money line. 2-team. 2-team in and out.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, yeah. I walked into it. As soon as I said it, I realized what I said. Try to act more professional tomorrow, seriously. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. Smash the like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are less than 1,000 subscribers away from 250,000. Bro, that is mind-boggling. It wasn't too long ago where we just hit the 1,000. The 100,000. We just hit the 100,000 not too long ago, y'all. We just did this not too long ago. Now we're right here on the horizon at 250, man. We appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. I love our community. I love our team. We gotta do it for the GOAT, man. We gotta do it for Money Man Mitch, man. We're gonna celebrate 50,000. But like he said, man, we on the road to that gold one. We on the road to the gold one, man. We get that one at $1 million. We get that one at $1 million, and we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it together. We're gonna do it together, man. So appreciate y'all, man, more than y'all know. Smash that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this with a friend. Share this with your betting group. You know, we got different content for all different type of folk, man. Check out the YouTube page, the video tab, the live tab. You know, not all shows are like this one, I promise. And if you love this show, then continue to tune in for this one. You know, we got more so that are just straight to the point. We got Eric yapping for an hour if you want that. We got
not true. I'm 50% of that.
I'm just trolling. You got the Yangle with Costi and Jay Yang, you know, Ashley. You got Roof and Brad covering half the games every single day. You got me covering the jam session. You got Ron continuing to slaughter everybody number-wise with the rundown.
On the planet.
Everybody on the planet, like, man. Everybody on the planet. Shout out to Ron Romanelli. Also, go check out Ron on if you don't follow me on Twitter, I retweeted it yesterday. That man is a man of many talents. Did you see what Ron did yesterday?
Won the tournament, poker tournament. 171 people. It's impressive. I'm not a tournament player. I don't have the patience.
That's really impressive.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So shout out to Ron the Don Romanelli. So yeah, man, we got so much content here for y'all, man. We're just trying to continue to push it out, continue to, you know, just walk in the vision of the GOAT himself. That's all we know. Walking in the vision of the GOAT and trying to do it the exact way he would have wanted us to do it. So continue to grow the fam, continue to help you guys become better and betters, and give great content and commentary along the way. And just talk about sports, man. That's what this is for. That's what it was meant to do. And that's what we're going to continue to do, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I got for y'all, man. That's all I got for y'all. I love y'all. Let's keep this shit rolling. Costi, Chris, any final words before we get out of here?
For me, I've already said too much.
I did tweet over the weekend. Here soon, we will be looking for new talent. I'm looking for people that know what they're doing, though, bro. You know, I don't really want to have to put the training wheels on somebody. I just don't have the time for that right now. So I'm looking for somebody with some experience, somebody who knows, you know, the ins and outs, and somebody that can hold their own. You know, this ain't easy to come on here, man. And this is day in, day out. You know, you're gonna lose. You're going to lose. Will you show up when you're losing? Can you still come here and deliver it clear, concise, and make it make sense? Will you put the work in each and every day like everybody here on this channel does? So here soon, we'll start the processes for looking. You know, I'm going to be a huge contributor to that. Ron will be a huge contributor to that. Chris will be a huge contributor to that. And, you know, a couple of other people behind the scenes as well. And, yeah, if you believe it's you, and if you really believe it's you, shoot me a DM. Let me know why it's you. And, you know, everybody bets, fam. That's what I'm telling you. Everybody bets, and everybody believes they're a good bettor, and everybody wins, quote unquote. That's, you know, that's a part of it. That's going to come with it. There's a lot more that comes with this, though. And we'll be looking for that. So here soon, we'll be doing that. You know, it's a great time to really do that with football on the horizon, kind of slowing down with the dog days on the horizon. So just letting y'all know, it's been a transition period, you know, over the last couple months, losing somebody. So somebody like Mitch, man, you know, but we're going to keep it rolling, man, just the way he wants us to. And we got to, you know, continue to do due process. So can't wait to start that process. Make it easy on me. Make it easy on me and the team. Make it to where we can't say no. feel me? Appreciate y'all. That's all I got for y'all, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's continue to grow this thing. Let's continue to do it. Chris, franchise. I was going to say something, but that was going to be a major pause. I won't.
No, hey, you can't do that.
Hey, man. Anything else, man? For real?
Spit it out.
Nah.
No. That's not how this works.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
No.
I can't see it.
Spit it out.
See y'all tomorrow, man.
No, hold on. You gotta spit it out. You can't. That's like telling somebody I got a surprise for you, and then I already know you clicked off.
Peace.